Good morning, everyone. Our friend Darlene or just R is not feeling well today, so it came upon us to handle this. So we have Perky Tracy here. We have
Hello.
smiling Lizanne, and we have the almost 1K man Derek, and you have me. So we're gonna start the coffee chat, and I think I'm gonna go to Tracy, have us give us a little musical good morning, and we'll get the
Okay.
thing started.
Good morning to everybody. Good morning to you. Good morning to everybody. Good morning to you. Good morning to Craig and Donatella and Debbie. Good morning to you.
Bravo.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Oh, come on, Derek. You got a little more energy than that morning.
Come on,
Hey, good
Derek. You
morning.
got your
He
9:46.
was up
Debbie
late trying to
says.
get to the
Yeah.
1K subs.
We were all
Yeah.
up. We were all up pretty late. Yeah. And
Well,
then I
good
didn't go
morning,
to bed
Craig.
after
Good morning,
that.
Donatella. Good morning, Debbie.
Good morning, everybody.
It was an interesting last night. I want to thank everybody for yesterday. We had a lot of fun. Last night got a little crazy. It was especially with Krillin on last night.
Oh,
Oh my
Krillin.
Krillin
god.
always
Trip.
stirs it up.
Oh
Krillin
He always has
always.
to wear that tank top. It's like Krillin.
yeah.
What?
Oh,
You just put a T-shirt on or something.
that's
Yeah.
that
Like,
undershirt. Yeah.
and then of course he looks like what do they say, Kim Jong Un?
Kim
Like,
Jong-un. Yeah.
Who is that was on?
The way his hair is cut.
He looks like the North Korean. What's his title? I call him leader or
Oh,
whatever his title is.
the leader, the
Yeah.
president of North Korea.
I see.
Or dictator. Or
Yeah,
He's really a dictator. Yeah,
he doesn't like you. He kills you. He kills his uncles. He kills everybody.
right.
Yeah, it's pretty.
True.
Not a good person to be around.
No,
Nope.
No.
Don't get on his bad side.
I don't want to be on somebody's bad side that's going to kill me if I'm on their bad side.
Yeah, it's one thing they get angry with you and don't talk to you, but it's another thing when they want to kill you.
right.
Yeah, you never
Yeah.
know.
All right, we gotta get off that subject.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
What
politics.
a subject to start off this morning.
Yeah, right. That's why we need Darlene. She's always like Miss Positivity.
I know, Miss Positivity in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm sad that she's not feeling well, but I hate to have her come on when she's just feeling that miserable. She said she really needed to go back to bed. And I
Yeah.
think we've all been there a time or two where it was like,
yeah.
oh, I just can't do today.
Well, 90% of the reason I get up in the mornings is this show.
Yep.
So
Me
it's
too.
almost
Me too.
every day I feel rotten when I wake up. Something's always bothering me. It's one
Yeah.
thing. It's not one thing. It's another. Sometimes it's multiple things. So I
I
keep
got
looking at that
up
clock and
with
say,
my
I gotta get up. I gotta
husband.
get up. I gotta get up. So I
Yeah.
did Kimmy's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up.
Yep.
I got
It forces you to have a schedule. Set the alarm, and you have something you have to be at.
it's something you have to
8:15
do. Yep.
every weekday morning.
Right.
So I mean, like today, I have to go to the chiropractor and try to get a hold of the urologist's office, and I'll probably go to my new fancy favorite supermarket that I like so much, the Sprouts.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I enjoy that because like it gets me out of the house, and it's
There you go.
you see all these people shopping and look at all the new stuff, and we smiling. Oh, this is a neat store. And
Go to McDonald's and have his YouTube
have my
friend.
breakfast exactly.
Yeah.
Probably do my my 2 egg McMuffins. That's only like 600 calories.
We
Yeah.
are
Get my
special
black
beings.
coffee.
That's
Our
why, I get so excited on Sundays to get up and go to church because I have this show during the week, but there are weeks that I don't leave the house except for doctor appointments. And it's
Exactly.
like,
That's how I
at
used
least
to
when I
be.
go to church, it's something I'm choosing to do and not that I have to go to the
Right.
doctor,
Right.
which I have to do tomorrow late afternoon. And I'm not looking forward to it, but at least I will be getting an injection. And so hopefully that will bring my pain levels back into a more normal range for me.
Good.
Right.
Good.
Good morning, Marrakesh 7. Welcome.
Good morning, Market 7. Good morning to you. I lost my tune today. I don't know what I'm singing. Good morning to you.
I was shocked last night that Rise and Grind Picker came in so late and he was enjoying it, and
Yeah.
Yeah, he had added a lot to the conversation.
Well, I mean, like I said, it was him, Lonnie, and Scott, and everybody else that really got me up to where I am now. Like that's why I appreciate everybody being there. And when Shane came in, I was like, wow, that was cool, you know.
Yeah.
And then Scott and Harlan were on the road, but Harlan kept on putting in the chat all
Harlan
day.
was doing a live, and then you got shout outs from the Hales, and I tried to set a super chat and asked them to chat you out. I couldn't, it wouldn't work. And then I was trying to do it again at the very end, and they said basically we're done, we're closing the show. It's like okay.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But somebody did it. Who somebody put a link up there?
Mary Deals.
Mary Deals. Well, she did a super chat, and then what's the other young lady that does all the links for everybody? And
Melissa W.
Melissa, right? Melissa put a link up for you. Yeah.
Yeah. She kept on pounding that chat, and she went on to Storage Auction Pirate last night too.
Right.
Mike, Alex, and she was pounding it, and she was getting upset because Mike wouldn't say it. Mike wouldn't say
well,
it.
See, I won't put a link up in a channel unless I have a like some channels I have like kind of carte blanche. Other ones I didn't know what Pat wanted me to do. So I said, you know, did you guys or and I'll say, can I put up a link? Because I don't want to like overstep my. Some people don't. I mean, I'm not a big fan of people putting. I mean, obviously, I would put it for you, but I don't want just some random person putting up links. In fact, I have blocked. That's why when people says I can't put up a link, because I don't want you putting up links to other shows and other who knows what.
All right.
I want it approved by me or one of my friends that knows how I feel about links.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's why
she got permission from Mike to put it up, but he
wouldn't mention it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Who's Mike? Help me out here. I'm not
Storage Auction Pirate.
Oh, okay.
The guy with the pink.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
that's why I honestly had thought about trying to, do and what this way. Hopefully, maybe I can pull a couple from my channel because, like I said, I go into some completely different streams that are not of the same, not a reseller group, not a jewelry group, and so hopefully we can pull a few more through that.
Right.
That would be nice.
I know Harlan PM'd me this morning and he says he's gonna call Wade and see if Wade can we'll jump on with Wade later on and hopefully get me, because Wade usually has it where if you're that close, he'll be like, why don't you come on my channel, we'll get you over the top,
That would be great.
So and
I hope you can help me out. He's been so super busy. I mean, because he and I know each other. We met each other in Vegas and hung out for half a day. And it's like I go in his chat now, and he doesn't even recognize me. I mean, I'm sure he sees me. He just doesn't.
Oh yeah, he sees you.
Because he's got so many people in the chat.
Yeah, that chat flies
Crazy.
by.
Yeah, it flies by.
He doesn't call me NASCAR man. He goes, "Hey, what's up, Mr. Hot Wheels?"
Well, he doesn't notice me anymore. I'm gonna have to go up to him and say, "Remember me? I'm Mr. Gourmet Coffee from last year."
Yeah.
He came up to me and I was in the coffee line during a break between the seminars, and he comes up to me with his camera. He says, could you introduce yourself, sir? And what are you drinking there? And I said, Black Gourmet Coffee.
Cool.
And I give a little 30-second spiel.
Yeah.
Donatello, you don't know who Wade's event?
That was Wade Venture.
Yeah.
Do you know who Wade is? Wade is a guy that's how can I explain it? I think he worked for T-Mobile.
Yes.
Yeah.
Corporate. He had a pretty big job out in California. Oregon, I guess.
Oregon.
He's up in
Oregon. Yeah. And then I guess he got the reselling bug somehow. And then he used to go in all the big reseller chats like Casey the Rockstar Flipper. He used to drop $50 super chats, $100 super chats.
Dang.
So everybody would be looking like, who's this guy Wade?
Good morning.
And then he built up his following, and then he's very knowledgeable. He's a hustler. He's always grinding, and he does storage auctions. He does thrifting, garage sales, yard sales.
He interviews people too.
He buys some wholesale lots. And,
good morning, Aaron Marcus, and joy to the world. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Joy, we're at 946.
Hey,
Very, very
buddy.
close. Very, very close. Very, very close.
Well, it's
We
so
can see the
funny.
light at the end of the tunnel. It's not a train.
Yeah.
I got a bit to go, so I'm not even worried.
Yeah,
I
think
figure
we're-
when I get there, and I am not in any hurry, and I don't have any, I honestly don't have any, at this point, any crazy need to be there at this point. I'm just having a good time doing what I'm doing, and,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
I get where you other guys are. I do. I understand. Good morning, Jameson's Closet. Good morning to you. Good morning, Jameson's Closet. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning to you. Good morning, Donatella. Who else did I not sing to?
What did I not think
Well,
too?
I don't know. I know Adam was with me, but we had Joy live with us yesterday. She was getting ready to the gym.
Yeah, she's going to the gym. She's going to fly from her couch.
Yep. She went to the gym, and I guess there was a lady working out next door. And she goes, "Hey, do you like YouTube? Do you subscribe to this guy? To this
Subscribe to my friend."
Yeah.
And then a woman posted it when she subscribed. She posted in the chat that she did.
Yep.
Yeah, that's so funny.
And then she went to a barbecue after that, and she goes, I'm just gonna go and ask everybody. No big deal. I think the best one of the day, and this is gonna be hard to beat. Alex, the fat man, the flipper, was driving down the road, stopped at a red light, rolled down his window, and had a car next to him. And he goes, "Hey, do you guys like YouTube?" And he goes, "Yeah." They go, "Yeah, why?" He goes, You gotta subscribe to NASCAR Man 3345. He did it live on the channel. He was doing it. It was so cool.
Awesome.
We have Darlene B in the house. Tracy.
Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you.
What's the number now, Dark? People are asking.
946.
946. 946.
We
So
need 104. Well, we were up to 953, and it dropped down again. And we gained over 100.
Over 100. Yeah, that's tremendous.
Yeah, it seems like no matter what you do, you have to give yourself some cushion because they're always going to pull some.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I'm like the 30 songs. I'm getting nervous. It's like I got to get another 30 or 40 next couple weeks just to be safe.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you could lose 5 a day with YouTube. It's just not unusual to lose 5 a day. I've only gained like 3 or 4 the last couple of days.
Yeah,
we were at 880. We were at 888, and we went on Todd's channel. I went down to 864. Oh. And I'm like, what? And then we get shot back up again. And it was a roller coaster all day yesterday. And everybody's like, don't look at it. So,
do you have, Adam, are you planning a show and a guest this week, Wednesday?
That's a good question. I'm planning a show, and I have like feelers out to a couple people, but nothing's permanent. So I gotta firm some stuff up this afternoon and tomorrow morning. I reached out to a few people, and we discussed coming on. Well, I would love to come on, but they never committed to coming on this Wednesday.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
And I
Doris is not feeling well. She woke up this morning feeling very, very poorly after a rough night and went back to bed. So she is not feeling well. So all of the prayers in the chat, please say a prayer that she's feeling better soon.
Yes.
She's probably going to blame me the next couple of days I had to be up so early because
I ate that chili and I was up to 2:00 in the morning and
well, she was kind of late for some of them.
Well, you said early when you were like that one time you were like, I have been up since 8:00, and I was thinking, okay, Derek, I got up at 4:00.
Yeah, I know.
Well, after I stayed up with Derek, what time did you guys sign off at? Like around 1:30?
Yes. Yep.
You know, you're keeping your
Okay,
son.
well, I was asleep
then I
by
couldn't
8:30.
sleep. And I saw Creative Lori was on, so I went on Creative Lori's, not the panel, but the chat at like
Yeah.
2:30, 2:45. So I was up at
Good
4 o'clock in the morning.
morning to Anthony. Good morning to you. Good morning to Anthony. Good morning to you.
Yeah, I didn't put my head down on the pillow until about 3:30.
Yeah,
I was sound asleep by
I tried
8:30.
earlier with the work.
Yeah.
My husband had to get up at 3:30 this morning, so I knew that I would be up early again this morning. So
Hey, Anthony, what's up, bud?
Anthony.
So Adam, when is eBay open? I lose track. Is it in July?
Yeah,
Later in the
it's in 3 weeks. I'll be there 3 weeks from today.
Okay.
My plan is to get there the Sunday before. For a hotel guest, they have pre-registration. Well, I guess it's for anybody.
Yeah.
Monday afternoon.
yeah.
And they have the actual official registration Tuesday morning, and then they have like an introduction ceremony on Tuesday afternoon, and then they have like a welcoming little happy hour cocktail party.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday is you have breakfast, then you have seminars, then you have lunch, then you have seminars, and the exhibition center is always open with vendors.
Mm-hmm.
And then Thursday you have seminars in the morning. We have breakfast, seminars, lunch. Do they have lunch? I think they have lunch. I'm not sure because they have the party at night. I don't know. Maybe they don't have lunch. I forget. But there's a party that night, and then they have like a closing ceremony where they give out the Shine Awards for like the different categories, the rising stars in the different categories. And then they have a party that night. They last year they bust us out to this big entertainment complex on the Strip, Brooklyn Bowl, and that was really cool. And it was packed. This year they're having it right at the hotel at the House of Blues. I don't know how they're going to do it because that place looks like it's about a quarter of the size of what the other place was.
Oh,
yeah.
I think there's over 2,000 people at this event, so it's like,
wow.
I don't know where to put everybody, but not my problem.
Yeah.
I don't have, before you had to go to the bus, then you had to wait in line to get on the bus, then you had to get on the bus, and you had to wait in line outside. Luckily, because I was having issues with my Achilles, I was kind of limping around, and I asked the security guard. I said, "Look, I can't stand in line for an hour." I said, "I have really two bad Achilles." And it's this young lady was nice. I says, "Look, why don't you just come and stand in line with us?" They were like a third of the line back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know people that waited in line for like 45 minutes to an hour to get into the place.
Right.
And
Now,
it was hot. It was Vegas, and 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So
now, when you say they have the breakfast and lunches, now that's paid. You have to pay for that, or
no,
is it
well? Yeah, the fee went up $75.
right?
It was, I think it was $299 or $300. That was $375, and if you paid it like after a certain date, it was like $500.
Dang.
Yeah. I wasn't sure because sometimes when you go to those things,
Right.
not everything's included.
Well, what I do, and I don't eat at the hotel. Well, I mean, I eat at some of the hotels because I have some comps and stuff. There's a McDonald's across the street, there's a Subway across the street, and there's an Indian restaurant across the street. And then on the other corner, there's like a gas station, a convenience store. So I get my beverages at the convenience store, and my water, or whatever. Because they charge you like $4 or $5 for like a 17-ounce bottle of water at the hotel.
Oh my word!
Right?
Yeah.
You get like a seltzer, like a Coke or a Pepsi, whatever, at a bar with no alcohol.
Yeah.
And it's like almost $4. And it's mostly ice.
No vending machines anywhere.
Yeah, the vending machines
play, and they'll bring you drink. But I mean, I don't want to put $20 bills to get a $4 soda.
Right.
Right.
So and then when I told you guys before, I was hanging out with Wade, and he was at the sports book, and he and his mother were there, and Wade said something, you can get free drink tokens. I said, so in my mind, I was thinking, well, I don't drink, alcohol anymore. So I said, let me get the drink tokens. I forgot myself, what kind of soda costs? A couple dollars?
Yeah.
So I said, let me get the drink tokens, and I'll give them to Wade and his mother, they can have a cocktail, and I'll just pay my $2 for my soda or whatever. And I went to the bar, and I asked the guy how much it was, and he kind of ignored me. And I said, well, can I just have a seltzer with lemon and lime, just a little bit of ice? And he said, like $3.78. I said, $3.78.
Yeah.
Got a tip.
Oh my goodness.
You got to tip the guy, and it wasn't even a plain glass; it was just like a little glass.
Oh
Oh, man.
my gosh.
So then it's like, and then I said, "Oh, whatever." So then I give the guy my token, my little drink ticket, and then I gave him, I threw up $1 on the bar or whatever. Then he was kind of talking because I gave him $1 tip. So then he gave me another one, and then of course it wasn't free, so I had to give him another drink token, another $1.
Mhm.
So it's like, yeah, okay. But yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
because then they know they got you. You know, like they have a convenience store right near where the pool entrance is. So you know, people going to the pool, or whatever. If they don't want to walk across the street to the convenience store, they buy their stuff there, and it's like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
They have water. They
Yeah,
do have water
I
fountains
did
there.
see the preview.
But yeah, well, I bought like 3-liter bottles of flavored iced tea, and I brought them up to my room, and because I'm always on my backpack with me because I have my video stuff with me and stuff.
Mhm.
And then because you can get ice if you want it in the hotel and on the floor. And then I bring my little K cups because that's the other thing they get you. It's $5 for a little K cup, and I guess they give you like sugar and like
Oh my goodness.
artificial creamer. $5 a cup. In your room, it's $5 a cup. Not delivered.
Oh my goodness.
Where you make your own in the machine, it's $5. It's like, you guys are kidding me.
That's crazy.
And they charge you $45 a night resort fee. You think for $45? Because I've been at hotels like in Las Vegas, where they'll give you like 2 or 3 little coffee.
Yeah, little coffee things. Yeah.
Here they want to charge you. They charge you $45 a night fee, and they charge you $5 for a cup of coffee. It's like, you guys
That's
are crazy.
insane. Yeah, because even in the hotels that do those little 4-cupper,
right? The little 4-cup.
That's really only a 1 cup of coffee.
Yeah.
That's a 1-cupper for me.
Well, yeah, but if I'm paying $45, you think they can throw a couple K cups in?
Yeah, you'd think.
They say, "Oh, that's for the pool and the internet." And this, that.
You should be like, you should get like your coffee and maybe some bottled water or something for that kind of fee.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, especially in Vegas where it's hot all the time, pretty much.
Nope.
My.
And then I belong to the Players Club. I don't really gamble that much. I mean, I gamble with fake money online, but I don't really gamble at the casinos. So I'm like the lowest level for them. And so I can't even ask for any kind of giveaways. I can't even ask for
no comps, huh?
Nope, I don't give me any comps. No. Now with Caesars, and that Caesars was just sold last week. I don't know what's going to happen with them. Some smaller. I don't know how they did it. They paid $18 billion for all the Caesars properties. I'm thinking, Caesars.
Oh my goodness!
Hundreds of billions of dollars of debt. I mean, could you imagine? Like Caesars Palace in my mind, Las Vegas is probably worth. I mean, I don't even know, but in my mind, it's probably worth $5-6 billion just for that one property.
Yeah.
Caesars Atlantic City, if Caesars Lake Tahoe, all the other properties they have. It's like you paid 16 or 18 billion for everything.
Yeah, you would think so, because Caesars is like one of the.
Yeah, they're like the second largest in the world or something.
Yeah, that's one of the places that you want to go to when you're visiting Vegas, especially if you're a shopper like I am, and because they have that mall there.
Right. Where Caesars is, yep. Well, they have Caesars, they have Paris. What else do they have on the strip there? I think they have like 3 or 4 properties. And MGM has like 5 properties on the strip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
They have what? Mandalay, Excalibur, Treasure Island.
Treasure Island, that's what I was thinking
of.
Yeah.
I think, and then the other one that used to be called, it was something else. They just changed the name of it. It used to be Monte Carlo. Now it's something else.
Yeah. Did you say that Caesars was about to go bankrupt?
What happened was they had these like corporate raiders and bought their stocks, and they were trying to force them to sell, and eventually they did sell. So they sold to this other casino entertainment company. It was I don't know if it was official. It was announced, but I don't know if it's if they actually signed the papers yet. I'm going to Las Vegas.
I've stayed at a few different places on the strip, and I have to say that in reality, some of the cheaper ones they do more for their guests. I guess they probably do that to try to draw you there. But because like I've stayed at Treasure Island, they don't do anything for you really there.
I stayed at Casino Royale, which is kind of near Treasure Island across the street.
Yep.
And it's this little tiny, like, hole in the wall casino.
Mhm.
And when I stayed there, the rooms weren't great. They were like a cheaper, older version of like a Motel 6. But they had, like we talked about, that coffee. They had the little coffee filter things with coffee.
Yeah.
For you. They had a sink. They had a bathroom. They had a bed. It was clean. It was old.
Yeah.
And
That's
I don't
how
think they
I
had-
stayed at the
back then they didn't have the
Flamingo,
board fees.
and
They
they
had
had a
free
lot of
parking.
stuff.
They had free parking there. So I actually
Yeah.
rented a car, so I could park there for free.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now, what's left of the old strip? Wow.
Like 1 or 2 properties. Everything else has been remodeled.
But,
Binion's
raised
still
and
there.
replaced.
Binion's in like 1 or 2 other properties. But Golden Nugget is relatively new.
right.
Main Street Station, which I like, is relatively new. And then a couple of the other ones they've remodeled over the years.
Yeah.
You got to go to this is soft boiled 2.5 dozen eggs. Is that 2.5 eggs or 2.5 dozen eggs for your husband?
Yeah, dozen. Yep.
2.5.
Dozen eggs. Okay, that's a lot of eggs.
That is a lot of eggs.
Yeah, but
Hi, Simply Roberta's treasures.
Wow.
Tracy, you want to give a greeting?
Oh, good
Boondock Life
morning,
fell through as well.
Roberta. Good morning to you. Good morning, Roberta. Good morning to you. Did I sing to Darlene B?
I don't know. Better
Yeah,
she's gonna
you
make
did.
some eggs.
Good
And then-
morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. She said 2.5 dozen eggs last her and her husband a week.
Oh, that's for a week. Okay, I was just I'm thinking 2.5 dozen eggs for a day. It's like, holy cow.
Yeah.
And you have Cliff, who's Boondock Buy Sell.
14 and a half hours for him yesterday.
Yeah, he was
Good
super.
morning, Boondock Buy Sell. I have your real name, I think.
Cliff.
Cliff.
Good morning to Cliff. Good morning to you. Good morning to Cliff. Good morning to you.
But yeah, we were laughing. It was crazy.
14 and a half hours a day. Holy moly moly.
And then you had Pat on doing his comedy routine.
Oh yeah. Yep.
His racetrack announcer.
Oh yeah. That was started in the morning, and then last night we had the whole thing with we're on Destiny's channel and Mutant Pat, Mutant Destiny, Mutant Kimmy,
Yeah,
the muting wars.
the muting wars.
The meeting works.
Yeah.
Hey,
That was
Glenn.
good.
Tracy, Mr. Glenn. Come on, pick us
Good
here.
morning to Glenn. Good morning to you. Good morning to Glenn. Good morning to you.
You're getting your tone back.
He was with us too.
Glenn was with us a long time. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Derek's home and his what's it? Your bedroom? You said, Derek?
well, I was in my bedroom
Now you're
now.
out in the living room now. Okay.
Now
Yeah,
he's
and we
back
got
in his
the living room.
normal spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darlene wasn't feeling well today, so we had a little technology challenges this morning. So we decided eventually to put it on my channel. And then, of course,
Grace is a little technology.
I have, Google Hangouts 90% figured out now, and it's going away in a month. So it's like,
Yeah.
Right.
cripple. I learned something
Crazy,
new.
crazy.
Well, and I'm
Let's start
starting to
your day,
figure
Donatello.
out
Thanks for
that
joining us.
if
You're going to
it's
be on with Derek. Is she on with
good
you today?
morning to Junk Girl
Yeah,
71.
tonight.
Good morning to
Tonight.
you. Who?
Donatello's on with Derek tonight.
Oh, awesome. Good
That's
morning
awesome,
to
right?
Junk Girl.
Yeah.
Good morning to you.
We're at 9:47, guys.
See you later, Donatella.
Yep. Donatella is doing Christmas in July on our auction.
On your
tonight.
auction
Cool.
tonight.
Checking out Restream. I never heard of Restream. Let us know, Debbie.
Good morning, South Texas Picker. Good morning to you. Good morning, South Texas Picker. Good morning to you.
Hey, let's go. Good morning, SDP. Good morning, SDP.
SDP.
Yeah.
So what else is going on besides Derek trying to get to 1,000?
Not much. Just waiting for next door to come by again. the son's going to be here for a little while today.
Right.
Trying to get the rest of that because it was
What
his
a
dad.
crazy thing, though. Good
Yeah.
morning, Thrift and Flip. Good morning to you. Good morning, Thrift and Flip. Good morning to you.
So yeah, so he came in from Arizona the other day, and it's tough. It's him and his sister trying to clean out the room, and they're like, and he went to me, and they're like, "Oh, I need your help for a second." And I just, I said I'll help him with that room. I said, but I didn't feel comfortable. That's your dad's stuff. You go and do what you need to
Right,
do
he's
with
right.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. The mother, I knew the mother. I helped the mother out a lot. I helped straighten their room out and the rest of the house. But
Another mother is in
don't.
a nursing home or assisted living or something.
Yeah, nursing home. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Good
but
morning, Mo Flips. Good
Mo
morning
Flips.
to you. Good morning, Mo Flips. Good morning to you. Everybody that's in the chat, if you aren't already subscribed to Derek, we're still trying to get Derek to 1,000. He's so very close. So
Derek, type
very,
it in
very
the chat, and
close.
then we can click on your button and share the link and just type hello or something.
Oh, I do my 33.
33.
Yep. So anybody wants to jump in and hit that. If you're not subscribed to me, please.
Click on the
I'm
three
at
buttons to the right. And I'll
9:57.
also put the link in.
Yeah.
You don't know what the three buttons to the right is, so I'm going to put the link in.
But yeah, so
If you're on a phone, you can click on the picture. This
Correct.
video will drop down. You can sub. If you're on a computer, you click on 3 buttons to the right. This video, and it'll take you to Derek's page. You can sub and then pop right back to this
Oh, I put
video.
Rex channel, so that's Derek's channel. It didn't get the DE for some reason.
Good morning, Jennifer Hayes. Good morning to you. Good morning, Jennifer Hayes.
I see
Good
it.
morning to you.
yeah, Paul. Yeah, we only had one problem the whole day with trolls. One. That was it.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't even there when it happened. You guys did well.
That is
Yeah.
good.
It
That's
was with
awesome.
Alex.
I was with Alex. I didn't see that one. I guess I got on after or left earlier. No, I
Yep,
stayed to the
it
end.
was
I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, wait. That's right. Somebody did time out. I didn't see it though.
Yeah. Yep. I was like, wow.
I was laying in bed. I was like half paying attention. I didn't. Then all of a sudden, I saw something deleted.
Yeah.
Mhm.
One troll all day. I was like,
I
wow.
was a moderator anyway, so I couldn't delete it if I wanted to. So.
Yeah. But
I
It's
do have
okay.
to say it was kind of funny that you could tell that Kevin doesn't watch any, if many, working hangouts when he was like, "What is Adam doing with those
What are those
pants?"
jeans?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
What
keep
is
thinking to
Adam
myself.
doing?
Even what are those jeans doing here?
he's snipping at the extras.
Oh, there's
and
all kind of threads, and people are
so
so picky anymore.
I hate clothes. I hate clothes.
I hate clothes too. Oh, the all caps guy, that was annoying. I got on my nerves. I gave him like 4 shots. And then I put, please don't type in so and so, please don't type, but I put caps and caps. And then he was like excuse my language, smart Alec. And he put, what do you mean caps? It's like time out. I didn't delete them, I just timed out them. I didn't,
Yeah.
Hey,
But no, we
hey.
had another one that wasn't that. As soon as they walked in, that was first thing they said. I was like, "Oh, I'm done." That was it. All of a sudden it was gone, but you could see what it said underneath, and I'm like, "Oh, are you kidding me?"
I said, all right, I gave you 1, 2, 3, 4 strikes. I'm not taking it anymore. I'm not dealing with this. I timed it out. He comes back again and starts more garbage. He's going to get banned. So
Yeah.
he never came back.
Our friend is gone.
That all caps thing that annoys a lot of people,
Yeah.
and if you're not aware of that and you just keep right on going, then you're just not paying attention.
Not everyone's aware that that's yelling.
Yeah.
Well, I do caps when I do my my title. I always do that, but other than that, I try not to use caps.
Did we sing to Jennifer Hayes?
Yes, I did.
Okay. See, I'm half asleep. My brain's like.
Yeah, I'm
I
kind
don't
of
have coffee. My coffee's upstairs. I'm drinking flat LaCroix sparkling water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
a
already-
good place. It was.
I don't like that at all. That stuff is gross.
Well, it doesn't have any sweetener in it, which I like. Doesn't and I have artificial sweetener in it, and it's all natural and carbonated water. So it's not the greatest thing in the world. There's no sodium,
So it's blah
no
blah blah.
sweetener.
Yeah,
It's pretty blah, but got a little bit of flavor to it. Because I buy juice and then the juice goes bad before I use it. And
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
So I figured it already has like natural essence in it, sealed in a can, so it lasts longer.
Yeah, that's true.
I was saying
Good.
Perrier go flat. I bought
Let
a
me
case of
find the
Perrier,
right-
a bottle of waters,
and
and I put them in my living room, and I forgot about them. I said, "Oh, like I have a bottle of water." Then I opened up, it was flat. It's like that's
Good
the only
morning,
time I feel flat.
Teresa. Good morning to you. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Teresa.
Come on, Teresa.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna run upstairs and grab my cup of coffee. I shall be back in about a minute.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I
You
bought. I
Good
bought a
morning,
case.
Anna Mora. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning to you.
But it's good morning, Miss Anamora. Good morning, Miss Anamora. Dun, 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 dun.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
Ba, 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 ba.
She walks in, it's dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
sorry, we just it's we
I
love
think
doing
we're
that.
punch drunk
Oh,
being up so late.
I'm pumped. Wow,
That
that
was
was.
a long day.
Yeah.
I think
all
let's
day.
see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, wait a minute. Oh, wow. So you have 7 to 7, 8 to 8. So 8, 9, 11.
Okay. You watch some cartoons and then I'm yours. That's a day.
17 and a half hours.
Wow. Yeah, that's a long day.
Yeah. Yep.
I felt bad because I really wanted to help you out more than I could, but Rank's pretty, you're on YouTube all week. You can give me the weekend. I'm like, yeah, you're right. But, this is a little special circumstances, but he just wasn't getting it.
We understand. We totally understand. At least
I mean, I know you do, but it's like I just wanted to help out a little bit more yesterday than.
I had people that I was very shocked that came in, and people that I thought would have came in didn't come in. So, I know.
Well, I had planned on coming in.
Yeah.
But I ended up taking a nap and I missed all the opportunities that were sent my way. And I was like, oh.
I mean, it was cool because at first it was just me. I mean, it was me, Debbie, and Adam came in.
Yeah.
And I was on my channel, and we weren't making strides. And then Adam said he would take over at like 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock. I can't remember the times now. And then that's when everybody started to say, okay, well, then I'll take an hour. Well, I'll take an hour. Or then I'll take an hour.
Yeah.
And it just kept on going.
Yeah. And that's really the best way to do it, because if you go from different channels to different channels, then because different people watch different things, and so they may have different subscribers that
you're exposed to a broader audience.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Jason's. It was funny because Pat was on last night with Nevermore Antiques, and he brought on Jason Static and Shane, and Jason didn't stay long, but man, he's like, dude, I wish I could stay all night with you. He says, I got work to do over here. He goes, dude, I want you to get to 1,000. He says, I want you on he wants me on the show so bad, but he does the show so late in the night,
Yeah.
Like, So, and Alex was literally moving into his new apartment when we were on his channel.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, Alex
Yeah.
went
Oh,
above
that
and beyond. I mean, he's in the middle of moving, and he still did a show.
Right.
Yeah.
Did we
That's
see
right.
Rebecca while I was upstairs?
Yeah. Oh no, she just walked in. Go ahead.
Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning to you. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Rebecca.
No, Rebecca, she's sick. She had that chili, and I think it was too much with her yesterday. I think she wasn't ready for it. I want to give Casey also a lot of respect from yesterday. He was with us for a while, and
Yeah, I saw him on for a while. He was on
Yep.
when I was on for a while.
right,
I was only on a very short while, but I was on for a little while.
right. But like
Then I got
said,
busted. Came
Yeah.
into the bathroom, came through the master bedroom to go to the bathroom at in the master bath, and then he busted me on the computer. I thought you were watching the race. Yeah. I'm watching the race.
the
Race
race to 1,000. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Did you see that thumbnail, Tracy?
Oh, that was cool.
That was really cool.
On Shamrock Pixie's channel.
Yeah, she
Definitely.
made it actually a NASCAR race to 1,000 NASCAR man.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, well,
Yeah,
Tommy,
right.
that,
Boy, then
Your
when they
channel.
first started out, when it was the regular race time,
Yeah.
excuse me, in Chicagoland, holy moly, with a windy city,
yeah,
the wind was blowing, the car covers were all blowing, the pit box and stuff was blowing, and then they had rain, and then they finally ran the race. But then by the time they ran the race, Ryan was like, well, you've already been sitting out here with me for this long. Why don't you just stay out here and miss the race this week? Miss the race?
Yep.
Are you kidding me? That's the one thing he gives me on the weekend is my time to watch the race.
Right.
But I gave it up this week. I did not catch the race.
Well, Tracy, you would have appreciated it. Saturday, Tommy and I were at his flea market.
Yeah.
He went by one guy's booth, and he had a replica, one full size Tony Stewart helmet.
Ooh.
Dang.
Yep, $40. And he had 2 Jeff Gordon ones and 2 Tony Stewart ones. And
Back in the day when he had the Bristol Robbie Gordon incident where they had the helmet.
Yep. The helmet.
I was working back then, so I mean I bid a couple of times on that helmet, but I didn't have the kind of money that people were bidding on that.
He had a good shot when he launched that thing too. That almost made it.
Slammed it. I'm surprised.
Yep.
He didn't do more damage. He was ticked.
Yeah, he was livid. That's why I love the racetracks. I love all of but the super speedways, except for like Talladega and Daytona, the main crash. But when you're at Bristol and when you're at Martinsville, that's old school racing. You have very minimal space to put those cars on there, and they just go out and just beat on each other.
Yeah, I like that kind of racing
like old school racing.
Yeah, literally like back in the early 70s, late 80s, Bristol was they call it the bull ring. It's a half-mile track, and literally they just go. It's 500 laps, and they go through, and you'll be able to go. You get in an accident or you get hit. You go into the pits. You took the nose off, or you taped the nose off. By the end of the race, half of the cars didn't have noses, and they look like cars, and they don't let them do that anymore.
No, they don't.
You have to keep the car all in one piece now. It's like if you can't, you have to leave the track.
Yeah, because you can't fail post-race inspection.
Right. It was but it was so cool seeing literally you got hit in the door, and literally you're looking at the door frame.
The
side of the door, it's gone. And that's when everybody said duct tape, or what do they call it? a
Beer
200
bond.
mile, 200 mile an hour tape. You
Yeah.
literally,
Beer bond.
what's that?
Beer bond, they call it.
Beer bond. Yeah, 200 mile an hour tape, and literally put 5 pieces together and make a big hole and cover the hole with the one big.
Yeah.
Done. That's $6 a foot.
Mm.
It have to be to hold on
Yep.
Wow.
like that.
It's awesome. That's what's that. The original when it was the Winston Cup, Busch Grand National Series. That's when it was racing. You know, you had the old Monte Carlos, the old Superbirds. You had all those cars.
Mhm.
Literally, you could go to a car dealership, say, "I want that car." Take it off, make modifications to it, put the numbers on it, and go to the track.
Right.
Now, it's a shell. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, people used to get back in those days too. They would go and buy that car and paint them like their favorite driver. You would see them all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And they had
Like
to
that.
make X amount for the public
Right.
to get eligible for the races.
Right,
Mhm.
exactly. That's why the Superbird there was only 1,500 made because that's what they had to make it legit for NASCAR.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, I remember because Tracy, you said you worked at a Chevrolet dealership, right?
Mhm.
Now you had the Dale Earnhardt Monte Carlo SS limited edition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you had to have that was one car. If you did not get that car, they only made so many of them. I think each car dealership, I think, had 2 or 3, if I remember right. That was
Mhm.
that were actual Chevy dealers, and those things were going for $50,000-$60,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to do a search once for Berger, Berger, Berger Camaros.
Okay.
That's the dealership I worked for, Berger, and they had specially made Camaros that they sold every year.
Well,
Oh,
it's
really?
like we have Tasker Ford here, and they have their special edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh yeah. If you like if you bought something from City Chevrolet, everybody knows City Chevrolet because it was from the movie What Days of Thunder.
Uh-huh.
Earnhardt Chevrolet. Anything you get from Earnhardt Chevrolet, they're all just different sections where different car dealerships
Mhm.
they work money just for being from that car dealership. And it's like,
Yeah.
wow.
Well, there people would literally have people from all over the country that would come to Berger every year to buy the special model Berger Camaro. They were collectors.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why everybody's like, oh, it's just you're just a car dealership. No, there's a lot to it. Like
Yeah.
you said, you also had the pro shop also, didn't you?
Mhm.
In your dealership, not
Yeah.
every Chevy dealership had that, but the one that made Paul Massey, they had one, and I mean, I used to go in there and be like, this is cool. I just want to sit here and just work here all day, you know. Just give
Yep.
me the pro shop, you know.
Yeah, and our parts manager and the owner of the dealership, when Dale Earnhardt was killed,
Yeah.
they knew that there would be a rush, so they went in early on
Yeah.
Monday and pulled all the Dale Earnhardt merchandise out of the shop because they didn't want a big run on it out of respect.
Right. Exactly.
And so then they held on to it for quite a while, and then they decided that they would do a first sale for employees only. So I bought a bunch of stuff then.
Yep. Yeah, I know. When I had what was it? My friend in Fairhaven was the parts manager, and he used to collect the diecast like I did. And I was at the diecast shop over here, and he was at the pro shop, and he goes, "I got a guy that's looking for the the Jeff Gordon Star Wars car. If you remember the Star Wars car,
The Star Wars car?
he wanted that one, but I was looking for the Peter Max car." and that was a hard car to find. It was the Dale Earnhardt Peter Max car. And he goes, "Oh, I got one here. I'll do it. I'll do an even trade with you." So I'm like, "Score!" gave him the Star Wars car mint and box, and he gave me the Peter Max
Max.
car. Because that Peter Max car now is going close to $600 right now.
Did you sell it or you still have it?
I still have that. That car is just an amazing, beautiful looking car. Dale Earnhardt didn't like driving it because it's not his normal black car, but it's an amazing car. I had the small version. This is what it looks like. That's the Peter Max car.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a very sought after car. This is the reissue of the 164 that they did in the Winter Circle package. But I have the action piece and I have the bigger one. And those cars, that's one of my favorite. I try to go for the older stuff when I ever find some of the older stuff. Like Donatella has so much stuff. Have you?
You still have a lot left? Okay.
Yeah, we still have like 2 or 3 more shows to do.
How much did she sell from the original show?
I have to ask her. I know she sold about 8, 9 pieces.
Okay, well that's not that much considering she had a lot. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, she did a bundle deal with one person.
All right, she did a local deal, right?
Yeah, it was a 50 piece,
Okay.
50 pieces. And then the guy also bought and I understood, but I understand her situation, but I didn't get a chance to go through all the 164s, the smaller ones. She was pulling out Earnhardt, and I'm sitting there going, "Oh, we got to go through those." And the guy made an offer, and he bought it all. I'm like, "Oh, you're killing me." Oh, I wanted to go through because might be certain like this one. If it's original Earnhardt Peter Max car, it's a $35 car. You know, and she has 2. I don't know if she still has them, Tracy. She has 2 that are originally from when they're the reissues, but they're Tim Flock and Fireball Roberts when they raced on the beach. Those are cool. But that's it. You have to be into it. She has an autographed Tony Stewart e-card. I mean, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting to see. She has more shirts, but they weren't my size because she had. There was one dirt shirt that she had, but it wasn't my size. So I was kind of, I want to have something that is my size. You know.
Yeah.
Well, you can always package it and like a shadow box and hang it on your wall.
Right. Well, I'm the type of person. There you go, Tracy. See what I'm wearing? I'm not a Chevy guy, but I'm a car guy. So
you're a Mopar, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Yep.
What time is your auction tonight?
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
7 p.m. Eastern. Okay. All right, just posted the link in the chat. You wanted because you gotta get out of here shortly. You just want to promote what you're doing this week on your channel?
Yeah. Well, tonight. Well, this afternoon I'll do my normal Monday to get the cars ready for Friday night's racing. This is the monthly race, so this is your chance to get into the championship. So I figured it out. There'll be 8 cars in the championship this year.
I want to be number 13. Just give me number 13.
Just give you number 13.
Whatever it is, just give me number 13.
And then tonight we'll have our auction with Rebecca Cooter and Miss Donatella. Donatella is doing Christmas in July. She got some really cool Disney stuff and everything. If you want to check out her video of her preview and Rebecca's. Wednesday is just a working hangout. Gonna try to get some stuff done. I'm gonna have a lot of things to list because of what's going on next door, and we're taking Thursday off because of wonderful 4th of July, and then Friday night it will be up hot nights at the track. racing going crazy.
Cool.
Rebecca wants to know the lineup for the rest of the month for the auction.
It is Donatella this
Right.
week. Next week will be Darlene. Hopefully she's feeling better. The week after that, we have Dawn from Two Hip Chicks. And the weekend after that is Mr. DG Picker. And then the week after that is Debbie does sales.
Okay.
Cool.
DG Picker ought to be a fun one.
Yeah, that's going to be fun if he doesn't fall asleep.
That was fun
Hey,
watching him out
somebody else was
yard
falling
selling with
asleep last
Shane.
night.
Yeah, it was good. So
They were wondering if you were falling asleep last night.
I know I was close. All right, guys, I'm gonna let you get going. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning for
All right.
therapy.
Okay, you take care, Derek.
guys.
So,
Guys.
Yeah. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
I guess we'll do like another 5-10 minutes because I have to get to the chiropractor. I try to get there a little
Yeah.
bit. Before 10,
Yeah.
if I get there at 10, I sit there for a half an hour. I get there like 10 up. I sit there for 5 minutes.
yeah,
Yeah.
So give like another 5-10 minutes. Anything going on
that
with you?
sounds
ladies?
reasonable.
Oh, no,
Anything going on with you guys, ladies?
Just a laid back Monday with the grandkids.
Back with the grandkids, right?
Yeah.
And you said
Not
you were talking
really.
about going somewhere. You can't discuss it though, right?
I
They were
have-
asleep. I don't know. We're thinking about it, but
Okay.
that's we think about a lot of things that
Okay.
always happen. So
I have
I have some
an
research. to do
injection
first.
tomorrow late afternoon. I have Callan a day or two this week, and then if this is how big of campers Wright and I really are. We go to his brother's cabin every year for 4th of July, and he's doing his 4th of July celebration this coming weekend.
Mhm.
But he has friends that help him with the fireworks because he puts on like the Lake Association fireworks at his cabin. So
Okay.
so they get the inside rooms at the cabin for 4th of July. I mean, if we go other weekends, we stay inside. But on 4th of July weekend, we get this little half of a pop-up that isn't 100% weatherproof. So if it's storming, which it's supposed to possibly storm this weekend, if it's storming, we will not be camping. We will be at home. If it's nice weather, then we'll go camping. We don't camp in the bad weather.
Those would be a pop when it's raining on you.
Exactly. And there's no place because it's only like like a half. It has a little table that folds into a bed, which doesn't make up to a table anymore, and a back bed. So there's like no place to sit really in there.
Right.
So if it rains, you're just stuck.
Yeah, it's no fun camping in the rain.
No.
If you can avoid it, avoid it.
That's what I told the people I sit with at church, that I sit in the pew with them. I said, all right, if it's raining next weekend, I'll be at mass. If it's not raining, I won't be at mass.
They looked at you.
You're one of those fair weather religious people.
Mm-hmm. Be here if it's raining.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, Adam, thanks for picking up the pieces, and Tracy for trying this morning. We appreciate that.
It is not easy with, like I said, I finally have like 90% of Hangouts figured out and it's gone away. It's like, oh, I got to learn yes. That's why I wanted to get to 1,000 so I could use Hangouts on my phone because I don't want to how to do it.
And now you can't even do that.
Well, I'll be able to do it because it'll be for the last week of the month.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm there from the 21st to like the 27th.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
3 days after that, it'll be history.
It'll all go away.
Be in the home stretch.
I don't know if it's August 1st or the end of August. I forget what it said.
I don't know.
When you start your Hangout, if you're the one that created the Hangout, you get a little message up in the top right hand corner.
Oh, okay.
It tells you the Hangouts is going away August, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right.
My exciting day is chiropractor, McDonald's, and then I'm going to go to Sprouts supermarket.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm try to get some eBay work done and call the
doctor.
Right.
Yes.
I will be saying a prayer, hoping that they will at least
see
you,
look
listen
at me
to
and
you,
say,
and
okay,
take
that's
you
normal, or
seriously.
take this, or do this, or
I want them to see you, take you seriously, and help to make the problem better.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us again. Hopefully, Darlene will be feeling better
Here's half
tomorrow.
the heart. Here's the
We'll
other
do
half.
we'll do the heart. We'll do the hearts.
I got the.
Thank you, everyone in the chat that made it over here. We appreciate you so much.
Yes, thanks for following us over.
Okay.
And
So
hopefully Darlene will be better tomorrow.
Hopefully, we'll see everybody in the morning
on Darlene's channel tomorrow.
on Darlene's channel. Exactly.
All right, everybody. Have a great
Thanks,
day.
Adam.